Namaste to one and all. We'll start the session with the Prarthana Shlokas. Gururev gatirgurumev bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na gurov paramam shishurasmi guroho matirasti gurau mama pahi guro. ब्रवीमि संस्कृतं वाचा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं हृदा कुर्वे सेवाञ्च कायेन वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् यो नरः संस्कृतव्योमी ह्यालयं रमते मुदा संस्कृतिं चैव संस्कारं विन्दते नात्र संशयः. I warmly welcome everyone to our new live webinar course, Bharata Sangraha, Adi-Parva. The course starts from today, that is 7th January 2026. It is scheduled on every Wednesday from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. IST. The teacher for this course is Srimati R Gayathri Bhagini. I warmly welcome the teacher, the chief guest, and all the learners present in this session. Ms. Tara Chandrasekhar Iyer is an accomplished, multifaceted professional who is the chief guest for this course. Ms. Tara Chandrasekhar Iyer holds an MPhil in Nigrahasthanas in Nyaya School, a comparative study. She has also completed dual MBA in both advanced marketing from IIM Kolkata and in management from E-Kernel University. She has 14 years of teaching experience at Sri Bhagavan Mahavir Jain College, Bangalore. She has worked as a project manager for 10 years at IBM, Thomson Reuters, Sprint Nextel, Monetize, Tech Mahindra in the space of network security and cybersecurity. She is currently pursuing her PhD in information technology in Mahabharata at Karnataka Samskrita University. I will continue introducing the teacher for this session. The teacher for this course is Srimati Gayathri Bhagini. Srimati Gayathri has obtained her MA in Vedanta from the Madras University under Dr. N. Vijinathan and MPhil on Shabda Vrittis with reference to Vritti Deepika under the guidance of Dr. V. Abhirama Sundaram. A passionate teacher with several years of experience in teaching Sanskrit at various levels, including PU colleges and CBSE schools. She trains students for kavyas and texts of Sahitya Shastra prescribed for examinations of all levels of Chittur exams and other exams such as Shastri and Acharya exams of Mukta Swadhyaya Pita and National Sanskrit University, Tirupati. Welcome, ma'am. Do we have Tara Bhagini here? Namaste.
Hari Om Namah Sarvebhyah Swagatam. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet. My salutations to Lord Narayana, who is the supreme deity. My obeisance to Goddess Saraswati, the very embodiment of Jnana or wisdom. Having performed the benediction, may success be obtained to all the votaries here. The Mahabharata is rich with profound teachings and timeless wisdom, offering insights into duty, morality, and human experience. Mahabharata is a first-of-a-kind journey given to all of us eternally. It's a compendium of treatises, shastras, and granthas. Everyone who has the jignasa to inquire, to know more, and to innovate will definitely find solutions for all the problem statements over here. Mahatvad bharatvacha mahabharata muchyate. Niruktamasya yo veda sarva papaihi pramuchyate. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Reading and comprehending this rich epic will dispel all negatives and demerits from all of us. Dharme cha arthe cha kame cha mokshe cha bharatarshabha yadi hasi tadanyatra yenne hasi na tad kvachit. The fourfold concepts are very much delineated in this epic. It encompasses knowledge on karma, mimamsa, sankhya, nyaya, artha, shastra, agriculture, commerce, trade, economics, biochemistry, biotechnology, information technology, medical science, architecture, design, and hosts of allied and associated subjects. Life's lessons and spiritual insights are drawn from every parva. This epic has to a whole extent a quantum of knowledge which is present everywhere in all facets of life. The concepts of 18 is to 18 is to 18 are the highlights of Mahabharata. We have 18 chapters, one finds in this epic, 18 chapters in the Bhagavad Gita, 18 were the days the war was fought between Kauravas and Pandavas to instill Dharma. It also inculcates a very positive outlook in facing the hurdles of situations and makes one equipped through very many analogies by the stories given by Vedavyasa. Our thoughts shape our reality. Lord Krishna emphasizes the power of mind. Restraining of mind is an exercise that one should continuously perform to elevate oneself and not debase oneself. The greatest enemy is the one which is within us. To cleanse oneself, we need to understand and follow stringently the scriptures, itihasas, Puranas, and enrich ourselves. These are solutions given to us by our sage makers. These quotes from our epic richly bring about the philosophical teachings and drives in moral values and ethics. They also offer guidelines to sail across complexities in one's life. Every stanza in it carries an ethereal value and inspires globally, and this feature can never be diminished. We have something called Kuta Shlokas. Our venerable sage Vedavyasa agrees to chant the shlokas and Lord Ganapati agrees to scribe it. In doing so, comprehending the stanzas was a crucial role. Kuta shlokas give the in-depth meaning and needs a lateral and analytical sphere of thinking as well. Can we move to slide 3, please? We have what is called the gems or ratnas that we find in Mahabharata, Vishnu Sahasranamam, Srimad Bhagavad Geetam, Yaksha Prashnam, Sanat Sujata Vrittantam, Yagnavalkya Vrittantam, Vidura Niti, and Bhishma Niti. These all come under the supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, and trial and error methods. One needs to equip oneself with proper and systematic guidance to learn these gems given to us. After meditating on all these shlokas, we need to internalize within ourselves and resolve our conflicts within ourselves. We will be role model to ourselves. These experiential learnings that we get out of comprehending such texts takes us to transcendental learnings and will cherish the experiences. Yaksha Prashne enlists the experiences quoted by Dharmaraya on all the 30 plus questions asked by Yaksha. Sanat Sujata opines that one should not neglect one's duties. Pramada is negligence, and this carelessness leads one to death. Absence of negligence creates value to one and all. So also Bhishma and Viduraniti advocates one to act according to righteousness. Our life strategically needs to move on with our experiences to unfold the divinity in us. So the ultimate in one's life is being divine and seeing divine and uniting with the divine. Coming to sage Yagnavalkya, he describes about predictive analytics, diagnostic analytics, and descriptive analytics, and prescriptive analytics when it comes to understanding many other strategical concepts involving death. In toto, to quote one of the shloka which covers the entire gamut of Mahabharata, Adau Pandava Dhartrashtra Jananam Lakshagrihe Dahanam Dyute Sriharanam Vane Vicharanam Matsyale Vardhanam Leela Gograhanam Rane Viharanam Sandhikriyajrambhanam Bhishma Drona Suyodhanadi Mathanam Etan Mahabharatam. Having said this, I affirm the shloka of or the slogan given by Vyoma Linguistic Labs, which is Vacham Dhenu Pasita, a quote from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which means our words and communication needs to be like worshipping the divine cows. I profusely thank Dr. Venkat and Dr. Vishwam for giving me this opportunity to share few thoughts on this forum. I hand it over to you, ma'am. Ram, Ram, Ram.
Ram Bhagini. We sincerely thank you for your brief yet insightful words on Mahabharatam, which added great value to this occasion. Before we move on to the class, I would like to share a few technicalities regarding the class. So regarding joining the class, what are the methods to join the class? We have three. You can join the class, live class, through three methods. One is directly from the browser on the computer or the mobile, or from the email link, or from your mobile app. I will show how to join from the browser. So once you log into Sanskrit from home, once you give your credentials, you have My Learning on your right side. So when you click onto the My Learning option, it will go to the student dashboard. Under the student dashboard, you will have a list of the today's classes that you attend. So once the teacher starts the class, the Bharata Sangraha Adi-Parva class starts. Then once the teacher starts, this join now button gets activated. So once it is activated, you can join the class. The other method would be from the email links that you have. You will receive email reminders 1 hour before the class or also when the session starts. By clicking on the link in the email and entering the login credentials, you will be able to log into the webinar. Also from the mobile app, by just opening the app and click on joining the class from the link in the home tab, you will be able to join the webinar. Kindly note, you can join the webinar only after the teacher starts the webinar. In case you have logged in earlier, you might have to refresh the page or re-log in for the join now button to get activated. This is our Sanskrit from Home app. The app is available both on Google Play Store and the iOS Store. You can scan this QR code or the link for the app will be now put into the chat box. Some of the frequently asked questions. Will I get access to the recordings? Yes. Video recordings of all the classes will be uploaded to the course within 48 hours of the after the class. Audio also will be provided. You can access the materials from your dashboard, either from the computer or from the app. How do you get access to these recordings? I'll just show that. So once you go into your dashboard, you will be able to see the list of courses that you have enrolled into. So by clicking onto the course here, you will be able to see the contents onto the left side. So once on each class gets over within 48 hours, under the content section, the videos will be uploaded. Is there a WhatsApp group for this course? Yes, we have a WhatsApp group is created for this course. You can scan this QR code or the WhatsApp group link will be now put into the chat box. Kindly note, this group is purely meant for discussions and to help learners in getting the best out of this course. Any forwards and unrelated posts will not be permitted in this WhatsApp group. You can join the live webinar course from your PC or Android device or the iOS device. On joining the webinar, all participants will be muted by default to avoid any disturbance. Kindly raise hand or enter your questions in the Q&A box. The teacher will answer your doubts when she chooses to answer. Then you will all be muted on entering the webinar. Kindly use your headphones for better clarity. For any questions or doubts, email us at sanskritfromhome@vyomalabs.in or call us at 94808 65623. Kindly note while attending the live on webinar classes, you'll have to close on all the other apps that use internet in your mobiles or your PCs. Then it will resolve any other internet lag issues. Dhanyavad. Now I request the Gayatri ma'am to continue the session.
Thank you. Namaste everyone. At the outset, I would like to thank Sri Venkat Mahodaya and Soumya Krishnapur Mahodaya for giving me this opportunity to teach Bharata Sangraham in Vyoma platform. As we all know that Vyoma takes every step to propagate Samskrita Bhasha. I thank them wholeheartedly. Today will be the introductory session for Bharata Sangraham. I'll be giving a brief introduction about the poet and the text. And at the end of every session, the doubts will be clarified. And I also thank Tara Madam for coming as a chief guest for this program and giving a great introduction for the great epic Mahabharatam. So as we all know, Bharata Sangraha is an abridged version of Mahabharatam. So hence I have taken the first shloka of Mahabharatam. And also the second shloka is written by the poet Lakshmasuri himself at the beginning of Bharata Sangraha. So Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Jaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Anugrahaya Lokanam Avatirnaya Vishnave Kleshapahaya Krishnayaha Partha Sarataye Namaha. So before every session, before every class, we will recite these two shlokas and start the session. Before going into the text, I would like to give a brief account or brief introduction about the poet Lakshmasuri. Mahopadhyaya Pandita Lakshmasuri is the author of the text, the present text Bharata Sangraham. He was a renowned scholar and a writer. He was born in the year 1859. He was a 19th century poet. So he was born in the year 1859 in a gramam, in a village called Punalveli. This village is very near to Srivalliputtur in the Tirunelveli district of Tamil Nadu. His father's name was Muttu Subbakavi. He was also a great scholar and a poet. At this context, I would like to give an additional information for the connoisseur of Carnatic music in this group. Lakshmanasuri is the maternal uncle of Harikeshanallur Muttaya Bhagavatar. And Lakshmanasuri was the one who taught him the Samskrita Bhasha. And so we can very well credit, Lakshmanasuri can be credited to all the Muttaya Bhagavatar Sanskrit compositions, because he directly learned from Lakshmanasuri. So whatever composition of Muttaya Bhagavatar in Sanskrit that we are coming across today, we can very well credit them to the scholar Lakshmanasuri. Poet Lakshmanasuri made an intensive study of Vyakaranam, Vedantam, and he had a great command over these two Shastras. And we'll be seeing all his works. Most of his work has the base from the two great epics, that is Ramayana and Mahabharatam, from which we can arrive at a conclusion that he had a great regard and great passion to read such great epics. So his guru name was Subba Dikshitaha. He's from a place called Kadayam. Lakshmanasuri, from the year he was a teacher in both college and school. In the early years, that is between 1896 to 1907, He was working as a Sanskrit Pandit at the St. Peter's College, Tanjavur. See, most of these details are given at the introductory note. A preface has been given in the original, the printed text of Bharata Sangraha. Most of these details I have taken from there only. So from 1896 to 1907, he was a Sanskrit Pandit in the St. Peter's College, Tanjavur. And from 1907 to 1920, he was employed again as a Pandit in the Pachepas High School. After his retirement, he started giving discourses on Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and Vedanta Sutras. Sri Lakshmasuri wrote Karikas on the major Upanishads based on the Shankara Bhashyam. In the year 1903, at Tanjavur, these Karikas, the Karikas that were written by Lakshmasuri, were presented or read in the Vidvat Sadas in the presence of Sri K. Sheshadri Iyer, who was the then Diwan of Mysore. In recognition of the merit, the Diwan of Mysore conferred the title of Suri on him. Since then, he was known to the scholarly world as Lakshmasuri. The Mahamahopadhyaya title was conferred on him by the government of India. So his original name is Lakshmanaha, M. Lakshmanaha, Muttu, as his father's name was Muttu Subbakavi. In all his work, it is written as M. Lakshmanaha. Later, after getting the title in the year 1903, he was well known in the Sanskrit field or the scholarly world as Lakshmanasuri. Now we'll move on to the contribution of Lakshmanasuri to Sanskrit literature world. He has written 24 works. He has written 24 books, which includes the Vyakhyanam also, the commentaries also. See, among them, he has written Mahakavyani, Natakani, Karikaha, Lagukavyani, Vyakhyanani, Gadyani. So Mahakavyam, or which has many sargas, Natakani, or dramas, Karikaha, the one I mentioned, because due to which he got the title Suri. He has written Karikas for the major or popularly known Upanishads. And Lagukavyani is not like Kandakavyam. Lagukavyani are called as short poems. And Vyakhyanani, he has written many commentaries for many dramas. The first one he wrote is for Uttarramacharitam and Mahavira Charitam. And Gadyani, in that he has the contribution to Prose by Lakshmanasuri is really spellbound. Now we'll move on to his work. Mahakavyani, he has written two Mahakavyas. One is Krishna Leela Amritam, the other one is Bhagavat Pada Abhyudayam. So Krishna Leela, see, I have not read this text. In the beginning of in the introductory part of Bharata Sangraham, they have mentioned that there are certain books like Bhagavat Pada Abhyudayam, Gurustavamala, Bharata Sangraham, and Goshayatra. These 4 texts are printed and it is still available in the Kupusami Shastri Research Institute in Chennai. So Krishna Leela Amritam, the work talks about the early life of Lord Krishna, and Bhagavat Pada Abhyudayam is a text that gives an account of the life of Sri Adi Shankaracharya. And Bhagavat Pada Abhyudayam is the last work of the poet. Then we'll move to the Natakani. He has written 3 dramas. One is Dilli Samrajyam, next one is Paulastyavadaha, and the third one is Goshayatra. So Dilli Samrajyam, I think it is an historical play. I have not seen the text again. Based on the title, I'm just inferring the plot of the text. It is an historical play and it might have some geographical or historical references of Delhi. And Paulastyavadham is a story of Ravana. Again, the plot is taken from the epic Ramayanam. And the next one is Goshayatra. See, in Mahabharatam, there is an incident of cattle inspection that was conducted by Duryodhana to show off, to present his prosperity in front of the Pandavas. Probably this Goshayatra also has a same storyline like from Mahabharatam. Then he has written Laghu Kavyani. Yeah, Karikaha, sorry. He has written Karikaha for the major Upanishad, due to which he got the title Suri. Then he has written Laghu Kavyani, which are called as small poems. He has written Viprasandeshaha, Manasasandeshaha, Venkateshastavaha, Gurustavamala, Karunakaha, Prapanna Vibhishanaha, and George Deva Shatakam. So, Viprasanteshaha, this is a text again based on the well-known story of Bhagavatam. It is of Rukmini sending a message to Lord Krishna. We might have heard the shlokam Shrutva Gunan Bhuvana Sundara from Bhagavatam. So this also, this Viprasandesha is a text based on that. And the plot is Rukmini sending a message to Lord Krishna. And this work is the first of his poems, short poems. Next is Manasa Sandeshaha. I don't have much idea about the work. The third one is Venkatesha Stavaha. Again, by the title itself, we could infer that it is in praise of Lord Venkatesha. And next is Gurustava Mala. And again, by the title, we can say it is in praise of his guru or preceptor. Then comes a text called Karunakaha. Karunakaha is an elegy written on V. Krishnaswamy Iyer, who was a member of Sanskrit studies at Madras University and a very close associate to Lakshmasuri. Then is Prapanna Vibhishanaha. This is again, the plot is taken from the epic Ramayanam. The story is related to Vibhishana Sharanagati or Vibhishana taking a refuge. Then comes this George Deva Shatakam. It is a very interesting thing. In the year 1911, during the coronation of King George V, the government of Madras requested Lakshmasuri to write an ode. So Pandit Lakshmasuri composed a panegyric on King George. Later, this work was translated into Sanskrit and it was read at Delhi and Madras during various celebrations. So these are the works done by Lakshmanasuri. And now let's move on to the commentaries that he has written. I don't think how many of it is available because I kept searching on archives.org to find. Probably if we try somewhere, it should be available. Anargha Raghavam, Uttarama. So these are for these dramas, Lakshmanasuri has written a Vyakhyanam commentary. One is Anargha Raghavam, Uttarama Charitam, Mahavira Charitam, Bala Ramayanam, Veni Samharaha, Ratnavali, Parijata Manjari. There is a typo error here. It is, Parijata Manjari. Sorry, no typo error. So, Anargha Raghavam is written, it's a drama written by poet Murari. It tells the story of Rama. See, even while writing a Vyakhyanam also, he has chosen the text that has the plot from the epics. So that much interest or taste or the love or the liking he has towards the great epics. Then Uttarramacharitam and Mahavira Charitam are the two natakams written by poet Bhavabhuti. Uttarramacharitam, again, it has a story of the Uttarakanda of Ramayanam. And Mahavira Charitam tells about the early life of Rama. So these two Bhavabhuti's play, for which Lakshmanasuri Mahodaya has written a commentary. Then comes this Balaramayana, which was written by poet Rajashekara. Again, the story from the title we can come across, it's a story from the plot taken from Ramayana, story of Rama. Then is Veni Samhara. Veni Samhara is a work, is an natakam written by Bhattanarayana. The story of Veni Samharam is again the plot from Mahabharatam. It is the post Ajnatavasam and during the war, and what are the incidents that had happened just before the war is a plot of Veni Samharam, and he has written a commentary for that. He has written a commentary for Ratnavali of King Sri Harsha, and and he has written a commentary on Parijata Manjari. Again, this is also a very interesting one. There was a German scholar and an epigraphist by name Dr. Hudds. He had discovered this Parijata Manjari. See, this drama, he discovered the first two acts of drama that was inscribed on a granite slab. But somehow it was in a partially damaged condition. So then he sought the assistance of Pandit Lakshmasuri to reconstruct the text, and he also asked him to write a commentary for it. So these are the 24 texts that have been uh, uh, written. Now we'll move to the Gadyani. So he wrote 4 Gadyams. So Gadyam Kavinam Nikasham Vadanti. Writing a prose work really tests the skill of a poet. So his prose style, Lakshmanasuri's prose style was simple and lucid, and at the same time very vigorous and grammatical. So he wanted to present most of the epics and the story that are based on the epics in the prose form. So he realized the importance of prose work or Gadya literature, and he also wanted to propagate the epic literature. And the main thing is he wanted to facilitate the students of Sanskrit. He wanted the students to be benefited by his work. So Pandit Lakshmanasuri wrote the following prose work. One is Ramayana Sangraha, Nalopakhyana Sangraha, Bhishma Vijayam, Bharata Sangraha. So Ramayana Sangraha, again, it is the abridged version of Ramayanam. Nalopakyana Sangraham is a story of Nala and Damayanti. And Bhishma Vijayam, again, Lakshmanasuri, post his retirement, I had already mentioned, he started giving lectures on Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, etc. So, in the same way, Lakshmanasuri and other Pandits were delivering lectures on the great ancient characters of our country. Lectures were delivered on Bhishma, Yajnavalkya, and others. During that time, Pandit Lakshmanasuri wrote the text exclusively highlighting the story of Bhishma, that is Bhishma Vijayam. It is also a prose. It's very difficult to follow it. In fact, for people who are appearing for Sura Saraswati Sabha, Turiya exam, next year for Pravesha exam, you have this Bhishma Vijayam. There is a portion given from Bhishma Vijayam. The lesson name is Bhishmasya Vratastema. It is very interesting to read. Then we come to the current topic, that is Bharata Sangraha, the story of Mahabharatam. So, like Mahabharatam, how Vyasa has classified it into parvas. There are 18 parvas, and in each parva there are sub-parvas. So in the same way, Lakshmanasuri has divided this Bharata Sangraha into 18 sections. He has taken the same format from Mahabharata. He has not changed any name. Adi-Parvam, Sabha-Parvam, Vana-Parvam, Virata-Parvam. If you see the Mahabharatam text, it is the same name that has been taken by Lakshmanasuri. Again, the question remains is, he has taken 18 parvas and it is an abridged version of Mahabharatam. Is he going to tell the full story of Mahabharatam with all the Upakathas? Not possible. Because in Mahabharatam, the Adi-Parva only has 233 adhyayas. And the Adi-Parva itself has 19 sections. It starts with the Anukramanika Parva and ends with Mayadarshana Parva. For our prescribed syllabus, this Bharata Sangraha for us, it starts with the 97th Adhyaya, which is called as the Sambhava Parva, which is a subsection in Adi Parva. Okay, so Mahabharatam is a voluminous work. So bringing the full epic in prose form is not possible and it is not practical too. So hence Lakshmanasuri has narrated the core essence of Mahabharatam, maybe consciously left the Upakathas. In the current session, we will be learning the what is the benefit of attending this course is we will be learning the storyline of Adi-Parvam, not the Upagathas, leaving the Upagathas, the main storyline of Adi-Parva. Word to word meaning will be given. Understanding the style of Gadyam. We always say put 1, 2, 3, 4 for Anvayam for shlokas. But if you start going reading higher prose work, you have to put that 1, 2, 3, 4 Anvaya for prose also. So understanding the style of Gadya Kavyam and also breaking the complicated compound words. See, without understanding the meaning of compound words, without knowing the Vigraha Vakyam, nobody can know the meaning of the sentence or meaning of the word. If we skip that, it means that we are reading it giving a very casual reading to the text. And one more thing is, this prose work will improve your fluency in Sanskrit. The more and more, if you do like a Parayanam of Lakshmana Suri's work, it will definitely, Sanskrit language, Samskrita Bhasha being a tongue twister language, if one regularly reads such prose work of such great poets like Lakshmana Suri, it will definitely improve one's fluency in Sanskrit and also will enhance the vocabulary. We may come across new words, different names for the characters of Arjuna, Karna, etc. So let's enjoy the sessions. The classes will start from next week. Namaste. Namaste. So, I've ended the session. Yeah.
Ram Bhagini, can we end the session?
Yeah.
Okay.
Namaste. Are there any, I don't think any questions because it's only Annapurni. Yeah, you can. Somebody has raised their hand, I think.
Yes, ma'am. Unmute them.
Yeah.
Annapurni ji, do you have a question?
I think Annapurni Muralidhar is in mute. You have to unmute and talk. In the meanwhile, T. Madhusudhana Rao is also raised.
Namaste, Namaste, Annapurni
Yeah.
here.
Please.
Are you able to hear me, madam?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Do we have any script or book to be followed when you are teaching the class?
Yeah, I think Vyoma has the PDF. They'll be uploading it, and I will
Okay,
also be sharing the text while teaching. It is in the PP. It is
okay,
typed in the PPT format. I'll be
okay,
sharing that as well.
okay.
Anything?
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see.
नमस्कार महोदय
Namaskara.
एतं पाठं संस्कृतमाध्यमेन भवति वा आङ्ग्लभाषायां भवति वा महोदय
प्रायः आङ्ग्लभाषायाम् एव भवति
ओ
यत्र यत्र आवश्यकाः भवन्ति तस्मिन् स्थले अहं संस्कृतमपि उपयोगं
अस्तु अस्तु धन्यवादः ये अत्र एन्जाय్ द महाभारत इन् प्रोस् फार्म् एन्रिच् युवर् संस्कृत वोकाबुलरी एतद् गद्यरूपेण भवति संस्कृतमाध्यमेन अतः तत्र पदानि बहूनि भवन्ति तादृशलाभं भवति इति अत्र उद्देश्यं वा महोदय
सि एतत् पुस्तकं तु सुरसरस्वती-सभायाः तुरीया-परीक्षार्थम् अस्ति पठनसमये our vocabulary will also be get
improve
okay yeah.
अस्तु धन्यवादः
नमस्ते
नमस्ते
I think one more someone has raised Lalita Karthikeyan नमस्ते भगिनी
हरि ओम् नमस्ते भगिनी
नमस्ते
भगिनी तत्र चाट् डिसेबल् अस्ति डिसेबल् एव भवति वा किमपि मध्ये प्रष्टव्यं चेत् अवकाशः नास्ति किल
एका एव प्रार्थना मध्ये मा पृच्छतु कक्षायां यदा समापनं भवति तदा प्रश्न उत्तरम् इति स्थानं समयः भवति फॉर क्वेश्चन आन्सर तदा पृच्छतु
तत्र किम् अभवत् अन्यवर्गं मध्ये बहूनि तत्र हैंड रेस् कृतवन्तः चेत् तत्र अवकाशः न भवति एव मध्ये क्वश्चन् किम् इति चाट् मध्ये ददामि चेत्
Bhagini, you can use the Q&A box. You will have a section called Q&A. You can type your question.
Mark, right? The question mark
box. Yes, you can use that.
Okay, Mahodaya. Mahan धन्यवादः. धन्यवादः भगिनी.
Namaste. Anyone else? One more. I think only Lalita madam. Anuradha ma'am. Namaste, Mahodaya.
Namaste, Mahodaya. Hard copy, can I get that hard copy for this, what you are teaching?
See, what I have, there is PDF available in archives.org. If you want, you can download and take a printout. I have done that only. I've taken a printout. You can put a spiral binding. Probably it will be available in Kuppuswamy Shastri Research Institute. For sale, I don't know. Because this work was printed in the year, I think it is 1960 it was printed. The cost was ₹2.25. Now I don't know whether they are still selling the text, but it is developed. PDF is available online. The whole Bharata, for the whole Bharata Sangraham, it's available. For further, you can contact KSRI Chennai, Kuppuswamy Shastri Research Institute. Yeah. Anything else?
Dhanyavada.
Yeah, Dhanyavada. Anybody?
Ma'am, there are 2 questions in the question and answer section.
Apart from the Turiya textbook, do we need any of this? No. You don't need anything. They have given it it's a very clearly printed text. No need, because I am going to teach only the Adi-Parva. I'm not going to cover the full Bharata Sangraham. Even in the original text, it doesn't have any Vyakhyanam and all. If it is with Vyakhyanam, then you can buy or take a printout. It is the same text. So if you have the Turiya textbook, that itself is enough. No need to buy anything. Next is, yeah. I have Turiya. You have to buy that, what is name? Turiya main book, no? Anuvada Pradipaha is the another book. Bhasha Deepikava. I don't know the name of the book. Yeah, that is enough. If you have the Turiya text, is fine. Will this course cover the entire book? As of now, no. Because we have given the only for Adi-Parvam. If time permits, if there are more takers, more people want to learn, then there is no harm in doing the full text. I'll be really delighted to do. Yeah. Or only this program, the question is, does this program cover the original Adi-Parva or only the section given in the Sura Saraswati Turiya textbook? No, both are same, sir. Whatever is there in Sura Saraswati Adi-Parva, the same text, they have taken the cut and paste. They have done a cut and paste from the original. They have not cut anything in the Sura Saraswati textbook. So I'll be doing that only. Both are same. Only thing is Bharata Sangraha has 18 parvas. For Sura Saraswati, you have only the Adi-Parva as your syllabus. I'll be doing that. Yeah. So if you have Sura Saraswati textbook, is more than enough. I'm doing my BA Sanskrit. I'm having Adi-Parva. I'm having that. Yeah, it's fine. PDF on internet. Here is the link. Okay, fine. Somebody shared the link here. Yeah. Anyone else? So for this course, if you have Sura Saraswati Sabha's Turiya textbook, that is more than enough. Even the original, this is as I told you before, they have just cut and paste from the original textbook. Original textbook doesn't have any Vyakhyanam or any translation. I think from Virata Parva, they have, I think one English translation is available for Virata Parva and one more Parva. I don't know. For Adi Parva, Sabha Parva and all, no translation. Only the original text is available. Okay, anything?
Okay, ma'am. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Dhanyavada.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. It was quite informative.
Thank you.
Got to know a lot about the granthas. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome. Yeah.